How you doing, officials, people around the world? It's me, your boy Ken Thomas, aka Mr. Smooth. I'm here with a special guest, so if you want to introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Joshua Powell Davis, and this is a great opportunity. I'm happy to be here.
So with that said, Josh, tell me about you. Where does the story of Josh begin?
Uh, it began about 20 years ago. That's when I started coming to Bushrod Park and just playing basketball. I don't know why, but basketball was just, I had a love for it. As soon as I picked up a ball, I loved shooting and stuff like that, and being able to play with my friends. And even though I was small when I was younger, I'm kind of big now, but I used to always lose, but it never hindered me. It always made me want to keep going and get better and better. So I'm just blessed.
So you said losing it didn't bother you, just kept going and going and going. So where did you get that drive, that perseverance to get through those small negative times?
That's a good question. I think it was just, I don't know. I think it was just built in me. I guess just watching basketball, like the games on TV. I remember one time the Warriors lost, and that's when we was weak. And I started crying, and then my mom was like, "Boy, you better stop crying. You're gonna lose in life sometimes. You just gotta deal with it." So when she told me that, I think that's what kept me to keep going forward, no matter what, no matter how bad it might be. Just keep going and give it your all.
So with that said, she told you to keep going and give it your all. You from the rough town of Oakland, California, where you call home Bushrod. Tell me what Oakland and what Bushrod means to you.
Bushrod is basically, I don't know where I would be right now if I didn't have this place to come to and play basketball every day. Because I had friends and stuff like that. They got into some trouble and stuff like that. But no matter what they went through, I always wanted to come to the gym and just get away and just get better. And even though I was losing to the older people, it just made me better. It just made me want to keep going. And man, I had a whole bunch of friends up here. I had family up here. My cousin Vernon, he the one who had my game get a lot better and stuff like that. And I had, I guess from a young age, he saw that I could be something. So he always just been there and supporting me. Even now, he still supports me. He hits me up, asks me how things are going and stuff like that. So just having that love and support from the people here, it just makes me want to keep getting better and do better in life, no matter what it is, basketball or professional career or something else other than basketball.
So you love basketball. Where did you play high school at? What was your game like in high school? Did you average, were you an all-star dropping 40 points a game, 10 rebounds? What kind of basketball player were you?
Well, my freshman and sophomore year, I attended Hayward High, and I wasn't really that good yet. I wasn't even this big yet. I was probably 5'6". It's just, I was a shooter. I wasn't even a big man yet, so I was just shooting and stuff like that. And I transferred after my sophomore year. And my junior and senior year, I went to Lighthouse Community Charter School in East Oakland on Hangenberger. And I transferred there because my two cousins had went there, Andrew and Sam. They was going there, and they was like, "Man, if you come here, I promise you we're going to win the championship. We're going to be too good. Can nobody stop us?" So my junior year, we actually won the whole thing for charter school and stuff like that. And that was a big moment for me because when you set yourself on to do something and then you actually do it and you achieve it, it just makes you feel so much better. And put in a whole bunch of work in during the year, working out, just being around each other, gaining that chemistry and stuff like that. So it was my high school career was pretty cool. It was all right. I'm for sure better now, but I think it's because I'm more mentally stable now than I was in high school. When you're in high school, you're still a little kid. You still do certain things you don't need to be doing. But now I'm more focused and grown now, so I'm just blessed.
So obviously, growing up in Oakland, there's certain pitfalls, certain negativity that you gotta avoid. How were you able to avoid those situations growing up?
I'm good at not showing what I'm really going through in life. No matter what I go through, I just try to go out and be happy and make other people happy. And I try to think of it. I think of it like this: no matter what I'm going through, there's always somebody going through something way worse than me. So once I think that, I just try to just not think about it, and whatever happens, happens. You feel me? That's just how I feel, and that's just how I look at things, no matter what.
So you said you've been playing at Bushrod for close to 20 years now. When you walked in the gym and you saw the remodel, the Steph Curry murals, the positive words on the wall, what was your reaction?
I was actually pretty shocked because, like, when we were kids, we was always wanted the gym remodeled or whatever. Like, even though we loved the gym, we always just wanted it to look better. And then, like Leonard said, when we saw it on Instagram, we didn't even want to believe it until we seen, like, Darren Auntie Leslie take a picture with Steph Curry. And here he just made everything feel so much better here. I actually love this gym. I mean, I've been loving it, but the way it looks is even better.
So what do you think having the gym remodel, what does that do for the kids who come here, the youth, the community as a whole? What impact is having the gym remodel? What does it signify to the people?
Well, to me, it signifies, it tells the people that someone actually cares about, you know, where we're from and how the gym is, you know. And everybody loves Steph Curry, especially the kids. So once they seen that, oh, he remodeled the gym, and that just makes the kids want to come in here and play more instead of being out there on the, because, you know, nowadays it's more social media and electronics and stuff like that. Because, like, we're probably the last generation that didn't have to deal with, like, you feel me, like social media and games all the time. We were actually, like, going out and playing and just being outside. And nowadays kids is like being in the house, playing games and stuff like that. So by them making this gym, by Steph making this gym and remodeling it, it makes the kids want to just come in here and just do better and play ball. They can play football in here, do whatever you can in here.
So one thing that the gym does bring is success. And from what I'm hearing, after high school, you went on to play collegiate basketball, and I heard you had a lot of success out there. Tell people, what success did you have? How were you able to go out there, dominate in the paint, you know, grab the rebounds, take your team to the championship run? Tell us about all of that.
Well, I graduated 2013, so I took some time off because my mom had an aneurysm and stuff like that, so I had to help take care of her and stuff like that. Once she got back on her feet, it was like I was working like at Amazon and stuff like that, night shifts. It just didn't feel right. I wasn't happy. I was depressed. And then, like, my cousin Jamogi, he was already going to school in LA. He was just like, he hit me. He was like, you want to come down here and get back in school and play basketball? And I was like, yeah, because, like, I didn't know what else to do. I felt like I was at a standstill. I felt like I was going to end up being nothing to nobody. So I went out there. And, you know, this past year has been the best year of my life for sure. Like Leonard said, we won the first conference title in 40 years. I went out there and won MVP in my conference, averaging 18 points and 9 rebounds. We made it to state. We lost in the first round, the quarterfinals, to Fresno City. I was able to get a full ride scholarship to Hope International University, which I will be attending in fall. So just all the hard work and support that everybody has given me is finally paying off and stuff like that, and I have more confidence in myself more than ever.
It's like you said, you had family that gave you a support system. Does that inspire you to bring that to the kids who come in through Bushrod, to the youth out there where you play ball, get involved in the community? Tell me, are you inspired by the people giving you that positive energy to keep pushing forward and doing better?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, some people have the support, some people don't, you know, so it all depends on, like, how you make of it or how bad you want it, you know. So if you feel like you can do something and you have the confidence and nobody else has the confidence in you, then you still go out there and you do it yourself. And then, like, if people do support you, that makes it even better for you to go out there and give it your all because everybody else is behind you and supporting your dreams and stuff like that. So I just feel like no matter what, if you feel like you can do something or you know you can do it, just go out there and do it. Give it your all, you feel me? So, I mean, even if you fail, at least you know that you tried. You know, you can't fail if you don't try, you feel me? I mean, it's already a fail if you don't try, so you feel me? You might as well just go out there and give it your hard work and stuff like that and just go for it no matter what.
So you said you had the best year of your life this year playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do to make next year 3 times as good, 5 times as good, or just make next year even a better year?
I think I'm gonna just work much harder than I did this year. I mean, I worked hard this year. I lost about 30 pounds just by going to LA. Trying to lose some more weight, you know, just so I could be able to run up and down the court with no problems and stuff like that. But you know, I'm at a new school, new area. It's a new area, but I'm still in LA. But I'm just gonna try to give it my all and just try to help others and be humble and just, you know, try to achieve what I'm trying to do.
So you got big things coming up in the future? You got any big plans, anything you're trying to accomplish specifically?
Well, I know for a fact in the next 3 to 5 years I will either be playing overseas or in the NBA or in the G League. I just know that for sure. And I'm going to get my degree. Got my major is sports management, so I'm trying to get into it. I love basketball. I just love being around it, the people and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, I'm just blessed to be here, and I'm just, you know, all of my friends that's not here, you feel me? I just feel like I got to live on for them because they're not able to be here right now. So I know they're looking down at me, smiling and stuff like that.
Yeah, so Joshua, it looks like you have really a passion for basketball. How are you going to let that passion for basketball drive you to do great things? Like you said, you're going to work hard, but then when, say, you get to the NBA, what are you going to do to stay on top of your game to make sure that you're that example that the kids at Bushrock can say, I remember that Josh, he came here and he put on a show, and now look, he's in the NBA and he's doing this thing. So,
well, not if, but when I keep going forward and make it to either the league or the overseas or whatever, I'm showing kids that, you know, that no matter what, you can do it. If I could do it, you can do it. So just give it, I just want people to the kids to just give it their all no matter what. Because trust me, I didn't think I was going to have the year I had. Trust me. I did not think that what we did this year in LA was going to happen. I thought we was going to be good, but I didn't think we were going to achieve all those goals in such a short period of time. Like I was thinking I was going to still stay there this year and have another year there. But God had gave me an opportunity to sign a full ride scholarship to Hope. And I had some other full ride scholarship too, like in Nebraska and stuff like that. But you know, it just felt good being home and being able, you know, to be around my family and let everybody come see me play and stuff like that. And I didn't want to leave my grandma because, you know, she's getting older, so she can, you know, barely move like that and stuff like that. So I just want to be closer to her instead of like being so far away and not being able to go see her or whatever.
So for people at home watching this interview, where could they watch you play basketball? Where could they follow the story of Josh?
Okay, my Instagram is 59Josh. Is the number 5, the letter I, the letter V, the letter E, and then 9, the number 9, the letter I, N-E, and then J0SH. And then on Twitter, my name is BigBoyJosh59. It's BIGBOIJOSH59. And my Snapchat is BBD_Josh. That's when they called me Big Baby Davis in high school. So that's why I use Big Baby Davis. But yeah, just check me out, man. It's gonna be a great year. Last year was great. It's gonna be another great year. Just come out, support, or just like the picture or whatever. I'll take whatever support you guys give me.
So you guys know where to follow Josh. All his links and social media will be in the description of the video, so be sure to give him a follow, send him a positive message. Anything will help out. Like I said, a positive word could do so much for the community. It could do so much for individuals. So with that said, it's me, your boy, Mr. Smooth, with my boy, Big Boy Josh. You got big things coming in the future. I can't wait
Appreciate it,
to check back with you 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now to see all the things that you have accomplished.
So 10 years, I'm going to remodel this gym.
You're going to do a remodel to a remodel.
Yep.
It'll be right there next to Steph Curry with his own picture.
Yep.
So with that said, peace.
Appreciate it.
Shit, Josh.
Appreciate it, man.